Greetings, welcome to the Art Show. And on this show, we'll be analyzing everything that is basketball for you. We're dedicated to analyzing the NBA, the stats, the game. But we're not just limited to that. We'll be watching everything that's on and off the court. It be entertainment, old fashioned. We'll be taking it for you. So let's dive in. And don't forget to subscribe and to like. Thank you. Oh yes, we are back. It just sucks that we are back in such conditions. If you're living in South Africa, you understand what I mean with the pandemic and the whole issues that's currently affecting our nation. But we'll be back today. Due to the fact that I haven't posted recently, I missed the playoffs game 4 and game 5, which happened a day ago. I never posted any analysis on those two games. So today I'm going to post a little bit longer video on those two games. For game 4, I'm basically just going to post the highlights, the first, second, and the fourth quarter for you. And I'm going to just speak through it, give my 2 cents on the game while it's happening. And then game 5 is where I'm going to talk more about it. But yeah, let's go. So game 4 for me, I don't want to speak on just one team, because even though everybody...
But a double team by Middleton. Paul fakes, Paul drives, and an easy layup. That's a layup line right there. Again, these Suns, terrific road team, regular season and the playoffs. Bridges' shot is good.
That has gotten swept under the rug media-wise.
Nice pass from Jay Crowder, and Ayton with the dunk.
Can be disruptive.
He's one of the all-time greats in terms of assist-to-turnover ratio. Booker, second chance. Back up and in to start the game. Ball poked away. B.J. Tucker comes up with it. Middleton steps back, fires a three. That's good.
Did on that possession is met Giannis more at half court, so they gave themselves a chance to build a wall.
Bridges turns and 2 points, was quiet offensively in game 3.
That was a great reaction versus the front of Ayton.
Connaughton on him. Antetokounmpo looking to go help out. Ayton gets a nice soft bounce. There is much more activity on defense. Shot clock winding down. Middleton drills it. There's a pretty good pace to this, guys. As these two teams, they're huffing and puffing out there. Portis, that's a three. The next Thursday, Antetokounmpo throws up an air ball. Portis the rebound, gathers, can't get it to go, but Giannis on the fuck.
For that shot when he's lived at the paint.
Alley-oop inside for Ayton.
And it doesn't put as much pressure.
Ball to Johnson. Cam Johnson right off the bat knocks down. Holiday dribbles it off his foot. Ball goes to Connaughton inside the Holiday. Layup is good. Monty Williams wanted a kick ball. As Phoenix will bring it up, Bucks do have a foul to give here. Final seconds, ball to Ayton. Ayton's jump shot. And that will end the opening period. Phoenix, a 3-point lead despite 32% shooting from Milwaukee.
Right now is talking about the Bucks and their great performance. This is not a one-sided show. We're literally gonna overlook everything and go about both sides of the team. Not on game 4, but on game 5, we're gonna check the individual stats and how each and every player played and how the team played. So in game 4 for me, what I realized is how the Suns played. They played the similar way, in a similar manner that they played in game 5. In game 4, the Suns were so aggressive in the first 2 quarters. They were really aggressive. They went at the Bucks. They attacked the Bucks. I think they were leading on the second quarter. They were leading. I don't know when they lost the quarter. They lost the game or started, or when the Bucks started actually catching up to them point-wise. But the first 2 quarters, the Bucks were leading because they were aggressive. They literally went at the Bucks. They showed great confidence, great character, great personality. Even though you gotta remember that the Sun is a quite relatively young squad, man. It's a very young squad. It's new to this playoff games. I don't think any player besides Chris Paul has been this far in the playoffs that's playing for the Suns. So for them, I will say mentally they were not prepared. Not physically, but mentally they were not prepared. They're probably not used to such pressure. And that's why I wanted the crumbling, but they are out of par compared to the Bucks. But they did bring about a great game due to the great leadership of CP3. CP3 is doing a great thing for the Suns right now. This performance, his leadership role is literally uplifting the confidence of the Suns right now because he's using each and every player to their greatest ability. As you can see, who's this player? Cam Johnson, I think. Yeah, Cam Johnson, number 23 for the Suns. This young boy is showing up, man. He's dunking on this plays. He's taking his threes. He's there, man. He's just trying to show up. It just sucked that they lost, but yeah, maybe there's just this one piece that they're missing. Well, yeah, there is actually a piece that the Suns are missing, which is, for me so far that I've noticed, is they don't have a great finisher. Unlike the Bucks in Chris Middleton, they don't have a great finisher, and that's costing them because they could literally be leading first, second, maybe even third quarter, but at the fourth quarter they don't have that player that's just gonna take the game for them, and they can't rely on Chris Paul right now because Chris Paul plays the first, second, and third quarter, and by the fourth he's somehow a bit tired considering his age. He's somewhat a bit tired. And of course Booker, if they had to allow Booker to close the game, that would be a bit difficult because from like the third quarter they're already double teaming him. They're already putting PJ Tucker or Holiday on the boy, and of course you can't expect him to close the game for you because the boy is already tired. But yeah, that's the side of the Suns for me. They're still good. I feel like maybe game 6, because after game 5, after the loss to game 5, they'll be playing at home, which will probably be better for them because they don't really have a good record away. So I think them playing at home in game 6, it's gonna be a confident booster for them, which might balance out the chance of them winning. I'm not saying they're gonna win. I'm not saying they're gonna lose. It just will balance, and the odds will probably look better for them playing home with such confidence, knowing that the game is still in reach. They'll probably want to take this to game 7, and I feel like they can take this to game 7. But yeah, and Porters, and man, the Bucks really they killed the game in the fourth quarter, man. They gave the Suns no chance and no form to return. They had better defense. The confidence rose for the Bucks in game 4 in the fourth quarter, and I think that's what took them, and that's what gave them the game. Some way, somehow, they just had that second gas in the last quarter, and yeah, Giannis performed, Middleton performed, Drew Holiday performed, and I think that what backed that up to was really great coaching and the experience, because these boys have been to the playoffs. This is basically the second time, not in the final, but they have that playoff pressure. That's why they're not really overreacting at this moment in time. They're still calm and collected throughout the game, and even though they're never leading in the first quarter, they're still calm and collective, and that's how they probably got the game. That's how they probably won game 4 and game 5. But yeah, I think now we're gonna go to the young highlights in game 5. Enjoy.
Cam Johnson off a screen, drills it, and Cam Johnson with another jumper. And Phoenix up 5.
Deflection, though.
No, but the clock goes, but not the shot clock.
Antetokounmpo back out. Middleton fakes, dribble, fires, in and out. Connaughton on the follow. Pat Connaughton with a huge.
Got to be aggressive. Great defense, getting back into the picture by 8, blocking the layup attempt of Portis.
Plenty of time to shoot. Antetokounmpo drives on 8, stops, bank shot, missed it. Portis tip won't go. Ayton with his 16th rebound. Booker trying to get back on track. He was sensational in the third quarter with 20 points, but picked up his 5th foul and sat for a good stretch here in the 4th.
I'm not switching this.
5 to shoot. Booker, step back, 2-pointer. Shot short. Antetokounmpo with his 12th rebound. Giannis to Holiday. Holiday for 3.
That's good offense, though. Push the basketball, get a good look in transition.
High drama here in Milwaukee in Game 4. Under 4 minutes to play. Chris Paul on the drive. Paul kicks it back out. Pass deflected and stolen. 3-on-1 for the Bucks. Holiday fouled by Booker. They didn't call it. Antetokounmpo banks it home. That would have been his 6th foul.
Jeff Van Gundy, Mark Jackson, kind enough to join us once again, as they have been throughout these playoffs and finals. And there's so many storylines here, guys. I want to kind of take them in order, because Booker was remarkable, and then I thought for sure he fouled Drew Holiday, but it wasn't his 6th. That could have come back to been massive, if he's able to be the difference after what would have been his 6th foul. I just wonder, what'd you think of the whistle there throughout the game, particularly as it related to the Booker call, Jeff?
Well, I thought it was a clear foul, and I just think the playoffs are called so much differently than the regular season in the NBA. It's allowed much more physical contact. You can ride and drive through screens. Contact in the paint is more like it was back in the 90s in this series, and I actually enjoy the physicality, but it is a change-up for the players.
And it shouldn't be. You should be consistent. The same way you referee and play during the regular season should be the same way you referee and play during the postseason. So to me, it's a difficult adjustment to make, and it was clearly, I'm in agreement with both of you guys. Devin Booker's 6th foul, it should have been.
So yeah, man. I don't know how many times I've looked at the stats of this game, and I'm always shocked whenever I looked at it. It's not cause the Suns lost against the Bucks, but it's the fact that Booker literally went out there and put in 40 points on the Bucks, and they still lost. This literally reminds me of Carmelo Anthony back in the days. It reminds me of Carmelo Anthony with the Knicks and how he would literally be putting great numbers against any other team and they will still lose. I don't know if Booker is going through the similar curse or a similar time, but if that's the case, he must find better pieces to play with for him to better his chances of ever winning a ring or a championship. But for now, we're just gonna go again and check the stats of on this game, the team stats, the individual stats, and as I said in Game 4, the Suns. I don't know why it's a routine thing, but the Sun always starts off hot. Like they really start off great in the first and the second quarter, and then just after that, like after halftime, I don't know what happened in the locker room. Is immediately after they come out of the locker room is as if the confidence, the moral, the mental fitness just goes down the drain, and somehow, somewhere, the Bucks gain energy, they gain confidence. Like everything that was going great for the Suns just turns around and goes towards the Bucks, and the Bucks just start performing better, and they end up cleaning out or being more clinical and somehow grinding towards a win. That's why I said the Suns, the last piece. I feel like this is a great team, but the last piece that they need will literally be a clinical finisher, a clutch player like Middleton. I won't say they should go for Middleton, but any other player in the league right now that can win for them, or not, yeah, maintain the lead for them in the third and the fourth quarter. That's one piece that they're currently lacking in, and I don't think Booker is somehow or sort of ready for such pressure, because you can see he's not mounting to the moment. Even though he's putting in 40 points, I feel like it's still not enough. They still need an extra piece right now. DeAndre Ayton is somehow performing. He came out with 20 points this game. Game 5, he came out with 20 points, which was great. Which is great, considering he was going against the Greek Freak, which was great for him to come out with 20 points. And Chris Paul, yet again, another game with plus minus 20 points. We would not literally like point out or let's to say that for him was a bad game, because we were not looking to on at him for his scoring abilities, but more on his leadership ability, his leadership role with the team, which he's been succeeding so well. And for that, we will not scrutinize him as harsh as all the other players in the Suns. But yeah, those are the three key plays for the Suns for me. And I still feel like they still need an extra piece. But who knows? Maybe they just need to be at home. Maybe that's the difference. Maybe they need to be at home, because yet again, the record away is not good. Maybe game 6, since they'll be at home, the chances will be better, because we can already see that these players are out here to play. They're not joking around. They just need to find a way to literally close out the game in the fourth quarter. But on to the Milwaukee Bucks. Great stats, man. The starting five all came out with the key three players, which is of course Giannis, Middleton, and Holiday. They came up putting that 20 points as we expected, and of course Giannis, I think he put in actually 32 points. We expected that from him. Like, so much pressure, so much is on his shoulders, and he's meeting the moment. Unlike Booker, he's meeting the moment, and I think he's gonna take his team to the finals, and the ring is his. Like, I think we can say it now that okay, no, we can't say it now, but maybe after game 6 we'll say it. But yeah, the chances lie so much on Giannis to win the ring, for the Bucks to win the ring. They just seem like the better team right now. Even though they don't start off as hard as the Suns do, they close the game harder. And that's probably like the one difference that they have over the Suns. But I'll still not speak much about this game. I'll just show you again some more stats and a few more highlights. But yet again, if you like the show, leave a comment on what you think we can change or add. Sorry for that. That was my alarm. Was for basically to indicate that I'm supposed to post something today. Yeah, leave a comment behind and we can talk about it. I would like some positive criticism because I'm still building this channel. Yeah, see you on the next one.
with Tucker on him. Throws it up for Ayton. Shot blocked by Antetokounmpo. What a block from Giannis.